So I started recording late. It's all good.
And I just, okay. And I just almost ate the floor. I fell down.
Are you okay?
I'm very, very, very well. Thank you. How is everyone? Do I have a thumbs up anywhere?
Yeah, we got some.
Oh, Michaela.
I did
Still.
30
Spider hanging out there.
I did 3 circles.
How
You
many
did?
How many circles?
30 circles.
Let's see it.
Wow. Wow. Hi, Jacob. Hello, Mr. Brooks.
Wow.
Oh, Mr. Nichols, hold that up.
That's sweet.
Very nice. Well, I've missed
Work.
a lot so far.
I mean, yeah, it's just to catch you up, Stacy, we started from a dot in the middle, and then we radiated the line. We radiated the lines out from the center, tried to keep them evenly spaced. And now we're doing these spirals. And some spirals can be thick. It doesn't matter whether the spirals are thick or thin. It's just that you stay kind of consistent. I think that's what how the nature of the spider web is.
Okay. Thank you.
Eventually, we're gonna have to draw the spider too. Should I zoom in so we can draw the spider? I think Michaela's ready. All right, hold on. Let me just hold off on it.
Michaela has drawn the spider
Already. All right. So what you got to know about the spider is that it's got a head, a thorax, and an abdomen, I think, and they all get progressively larger. So the back end is the biggest part, and then it's got 8 legs. So I don't know how many joints the spider has in each leg, but I'm going to make my spider probably a little bit big. So I'm going to do a little teeny head. Then I'm going to do the thorax. See if there's a little triangle on that as well. And then I'm going to do the large abdomen. That reminds me of a teardrop.
Oh, or a quick Christmas light bulb.
Maybe. Yeah, a Christmas light bulb. I'll buy that. The legs, guys, they all come out of the middle section. It might appear like they're like coming out of the abdomen, but they're really not. They all attach to the middle section, which I believe is the thorax. So 1, 2 legs. I do 2 legs on the bottom half, and then I'll do 2 legs on the top half, because it's got 8 legs total. Arachnids have 8 legs. I feel like that's pretty consistent. There's other details. If you guys understand spiders better, you can probably add more details. I haven't spent a lot of time studying real spiders, so I'm just going off of this image, and it looks like she is taking apart part of her. Yeah, you can see she's like removing some of the threads. Yes. Did we have any requests from last week, Stacy? We didn't meet in the middle to find out.
I don't have any written down.
You said we draw race cars this time.
Oh, we did say race cars, didn't we?
Yeah, Rocket League.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Let me go grab that on my phone. I saved it in the photos. Let me zoom out a little bit, and then we'll start. You guys can finish up some of these details. Nice work, Jacob. Really nice work.
And let's take a look at that. Did I just miss a photo? Mr. Nichols. Oh, freeze that.
Yeah, that's good work, man.
Nice.
Good work.
I really like your spider. I like it has those long legs. Oh, Jacob. Color. Hold that up.
Jacob, Jacob
freeze
went full color.
Jacob, I like that. Can you hold that even closer toward the camera and freeze it? Thank you. Thank you.
Brightness and display. Auto lock. Never. These are going to be hard. No, I think it's going to be fun. Race cars are so cool. Oh, wait, but we wanted to find the detail of the one that you liked the most. Which one did you like the most, Jacob? What was the name of that one?
Octane?
Yeah, Octane. And what's the name of the video game?
Rocket League? I don't know how to draw it.
Well, that's okay. You know what? After your lesson with
try.
Mr.
I don't know how to draw it either. I'm gonna try and find it. That thing is amazing. All right, we can draw this one. Woo! That one is so cool. All right, yeah, and honestly, all you have to do is give it a try. But this one's already drawn for us. Add to photos. There's this one. Oh, that's interesting. Add to photos.
Would anyone else like to share their spider web and spider?
I might do side view. Let me try the side view.
Michaela, hold that nice and still, Michaela. Thank you. Whoop. Thank you. Got it.
Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready for this? This is going to be so good.
I don't know.
Add to photos. Okay. We're gonna totally be able to do this. Totally be able to do this. All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. So this is what I was thinking. So I originally was thinking that we could do it from this angle. And I was like, I wonder if they have, and this one was already drawn. So this is like, I think a fan already drew this one. The interesting thing about the Octane in general, it's that it's got the spoiler on the back, and this basically functions like a wing, so that when the car drives, so sometimes cars drive so fast, they can get lift because there's so much air going underneath the car that they can actually lift off the ground if they're going so fast. So this acts like a wing that actually makes the car heavier. So it's like stays in touch with the ground, and it can actually make it go faster on these high ends. Anyway, so the car is at a really steep angle. That's the other interesting thing about this car. It's almost like a dune buggy. So the angle of the car is steep. I think the wheels are the same size. That should be helpful. And then one of the cool things about the car is that I think it's used to go in the mud, like on dirt tracks. So each of these wheels have basically splash guards. A lot of times cars have splash guards. The windows look like they've got, straight on the top, straight on the bottom, and like an arrow front and a flat back. We'll figure that out. And there's all kinds of like I think it's mostly blue, but there's a bunch of decorations on there. This is like got a shiny chrome finish, which is kind of interesting. And there's the engine back there. So the engine's in the back, huh? Is that how the engine's not? The engine's not
you know what?
In the car. I think the engine.
I think it's in front.
I don't know. Look at that detail though.
That's the engine.
I'm pretty sure the engine's in the back.
Definitely. And look at that. There's a camera up top.
I think that might be in like, I think that's the in exhaust, but I'm not sure. All right. So then this was one angle, and this is the side. This is the one that I think we should do.
Oh, look at those tires.
Yeah, the tires are gorgeous. So remember, we've got this like angle that's really steep. We've got these really stylized windows. There's the spoiler back here, which keeps on the ground. We got the engine that sticks up from behind. We got a splash guard on the back. We got a splash guard on the front. And interestingly, even though the car angle is really steep, it's got kind of a flat bottom. So I wonder why this won't make it brighter. Let me try to brighten the temperature of my phone. Makes it, you can see it a little bit better.
I like how they have the rear wheel in silhouette. It's just dark.
Oh yeah,
in
you
shadow.
can see that one. Let me adjust all my stuff so it stays flat. And if you're a little bit scared, that means that your body's getting ready to perform. So whenever you feel nervous, and you before you're about to like do some work or play a sport, it's actually a good sign. It's your body getting ready to, perform on a high level. So it's actually kind of comforting. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's start with the easiest things first. And the easiest thing that I think is the easiest is going to be the circle of the wheel here. And then if you follow the bottom, don't worry about this little splash guard at the base. Follow through the middle of the wheel. You have the bottom of the car. So actually, once you start from like one circle, let me make sure here's the bottom. Okay, so I do one circle for the wheel.
I can't really see it.
Is that, I think that was the same situation last week. I think you made an adjustment to your.
To my phone?
No. Is that Michaela?
I mean, it's kind of dark, isn't it? Is that better?
I think it looks good.
It's fine.
Okay.
The circle, I can't really see like the straight line that goes down.
Oh, yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually mean to put that on there. So I'm going to do a circle for the wheel. And then if you use a dot, like if you put a dot in the middle, then from there, we can follow the bottom of the car across. And then you can put the second wheel. And I think one of the parts that's going to be fun is trying to make the circle the same size. And you have a little bit of wiggle room too, because
the front wheel is smaller than the back wheel.
I think you might be right on that one. So I made my wheel a little bit smaller. You can darken the outside. Once you have like the circle that's kind of the right shape, you can darken it because it's got the like the hubcaps look amazing. They look like spirals from a sunflower, but the rubber, there's like black rubber, and they coat the wheel. So once you draw the circle, you can add the black rubber of the wheel. And let's take your time on this. Part of drawing this is it'd be nice to get a really beautiful drawing, but it would also be nice to just to understand the car a lot more.
Can you
I already am impressed by how thin the tires are.
Can you pause this?
Pause it.
Pause it? Yeah. Do you need a break for a second? You mean that pose? Are you frozen? All right. So let's do the guards. I think that's like the next thing. So the guards, from what I can tell, they're like curving, at least the back one is like a curving triangle.
I'm not finished doing the rubber.
That's okay.
I promise I will not go too fast. So there's the guard. the guard kind of has like, the guard is blue, but it's got like a white trim. I don't even know if I'm going to include that. It is important to know the center of both your wheels though. And then if you wanted to, I mean, it's way more complicated than this, but if you want to do a pattern on the wheel itself, you can do like a C in one direction that radiates out from the center. So when we did the spider web had straight lines coming out. This one, you want to have a curve that comes out of it.
Looks like a flower.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is, you draw this the same way you would draw a sunflower. So there's the spiral that does this C this way. And then you can do the same thing on the other side.
No, I mean the wheel itself.
Yeah. Oh, it does. And if you look at this, if you look at the shapes, the gray spots, they are like the exact same shape as a sunflower seen from the top. So this looks kind of like a pinwheel. So I did all the C's going in one direction, and then you would take the C going in the opposite direction, and you just repeat it. And that's where you get this flower shape. And it doesn't have to look perfect. Although mine does look kind of perfect. So you make a C from the middle going all in one direction to make a pinwheel, and then you just change the direction of the C and you spiral back around the other direction. And
what's really nice about this design is that it really gives the illusion of movement, even when the car is stationary, not moving.
yeah, that's a really good point, Stace. Really good point.
Thank you, Trevor.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Not done. Jacob.
No, I said it.
Oh, that was no.
Okay.
Sorry, boss. The decorations on the inside of the wheel are. I didn't even see them when I picked it out, but they are turning into my favorite thing. But as you guys are working on the wheels and the wheel covers, I think I just figured out how to do it. I was like,
Excuse me.
how are we going to do this? So the key is in the wheel cover though. And I'll explain that in a second. So the wheel covers, we have to link them up, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. But when everybody's finished with the wheels and the spirals, just like let me know so I know to move on.
I'm done.
Thank you, Brooks.
I'm done.
This is where the big victory is going to happen, is that no matter how far apart your wheels are, the wheel covers have to cover the wheels from the same position. And so if your wheels are really far apart, we're going to link them up. And if your wheels are really close together, we can also link them up. And I'll show you how we're going to do it. You basically take the wheel cover on the front, and you do an angle, and you do a wheel cover on the back, and you bring that forward. And then where they almost touch, like basically when they come down right below the line that we did to do the bottom of the car, you connect it. So it only takes 3 lines. You take a straight line from the front, you take a straight line from the back, and then you link it up along the bottom. Thank goodness. So we have a wheel, and we have a wheel cover, and then we have basically the door. I assume it's the door. I don't know how people get in and out of these things, but the space between the wheels, it's the side of the car.
I believe they get in through the door.
I know, but I don't see if that's a door.
Yeah, because you can't get out of your car.
They could come out of the top. There could be a sunroof up here that they get out of the top. One of the first points I made was that the angle of the car is really steep, and this is like, can you hold on a second? I just want you guys to look at this. Like, do you see how the angle of the car is really steep, and the arc of the car goes all the way to the front? It goes all the way through the base of the window, and then it comes all the way back to the back of the wheel cover. So watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to go from the back of the wheel cover, and I'm going to do this like gentle curve that goes all the way past the first wheel cover, and then gets you the front bumper, like the grill of the bumper. So I started all the way back here at the wheel cover, and then I'm going to arc all the way down past the front wheel cover into the, what I'm going to call the grill.
The grilly.
What's it called?
Grilly.
Grilly.
Say that again. I'm just not quite getting that.
There's going to be headlights. There's going to be headlights on there. There's going to be like a metal bumper on there. The grill is actually awesome. I don't want to get into those details. It's mostly all painted black. So most of this job that we have to do is going to be shading it. All right. Next stage. I think we should get the window. So if we did this arc that comes along here, if you follow the middle of the arc, then you can get the window. So you get the window at the back of the window, you get the front of the window, you get the top of the window, and then you get angles in.
Oh,
Not easy. Definitely not easy, but not hard. I mean, you guys, I know you can do it.
I think now it almost looks like a speedboat with wheels.
It totally looks like
Except the speedboat is tilted the other way.
Correct. The front of the boat is bigger and the back is smaller. Here, I mean, it actually, to me, it looks like an old-fashioned car. You ever seen those old-fashioned cars? Imagine this was the front. I don't want to do that. It'll mess you up. But it reminds me of like a Model T or something. I wonder if the original cars, kind of resembled a boat, or if they resembled a carriage, or if it was like a combination between a boat and a carriage. I don't know. All right. So these details. So we've got the window. The window's kind of black. It's tinted. So we can shade the window in. We could do the spoiler. The spoiler is that fan that's on the back. Oops, I moved it.
Are we almost done?
I mean, we're pretty close.
are you almost done?
We'll do the spoiler on the back. The spoiler is a triangle. And it looks like, to me, it looks like a knife blade.
Sorry.
Is that Tucker getting into trouble?
Yeah.
Ooh, I made that spoiler a little bit too big. So the spoiler has a point, and then the back is wider. So it is a triangle. And then we got to draw the engine. Now, I don't know anything about engines. I'm not a car person, but you can see that there's like a red cylinder, and then this flat top. And then Stacy was like, that looks like a camera. And I think it does. It looks like a video camera or maybe a loudspeaker. I think it's actually an air intake for like part of, to cool the engine. But I'm not sure. So I'm going to start with, I don't even have any.
Yeah, they have their headsets are in their helmets.
It's
So
not
they can hear what's going on from their pit crew.
it's a light.
It is a light.
Okay, mine looks like
That's great.
a dune buggy because it's so short.
So I did the red part of the engine. Then I'm doing a flat top, and then I'm going to turn this into like a super high powered light. That's the opposite of the spoiler in the back. The light is wider in the front and then smaller in the back.
I made mine in
You
3D.
can actually make it have a light. You could use yellow. Let's see here, Jacob. Dang, nothing.
My goodness, you guys are all finished? Hold on, Jake. Whoa, Jake. Wow. Wow, that's great. I really like the engine. Very nice.
Not
Thank
even
you.
close to that.
No, I'm not either. Nor am I.
So the engine
You
back
can
here,
connect
the
the-
light. Now I need to. What was that, Brooks?
Did you have a
need to
question?
connect the wheels to the car.
The what?
The wheels.
What about the wheels?
We need to connect them to the car.
You're right. So that was the part that I was kind of excited about. Oh, by the way, how'd your brother do in the soapbox race? How'd Braden do? And he won, right? Didn't he have another race or something?
Oh yeah. He got a 6th place trophy. I'll be
For the
right
whole,
That's
back.
great.
for the whole
Just
state?
saying. Huh?
For the whole state or for the region?
I think it's for the state.
Wow.
There
That's
are
incredible.
only
I'm learning about catapults at my school, and this is what I wrote at my house.
Let's see it.
All of that.
Wow.
Dude, that's great work. Stacy, can you get a photo of that?
Yeah, hold that nice and still.
Today
Whoops.
I had a map test.
Nice. Catapult. Very well done.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen.
I just got the trophy in the car.
That's super.
So this is the 6th place trophy.
Dude, that's huge.
Take a look.
That must be state.
Wow. Are you kidding?
I'll talk to
Wow.
Brandon about it.
And so this is his car.
He did show me his car. That thing is awesome.
Oh, hold on. I want to get a pic of that. But I'm not getting a pic of that yet. Nope. I just left the screen. And now I'm back. Okay, here we go. All right, hold that nice and still. Yes. Well done. Great angle. I think of Batman, the Batmobile, when I see that.
No, did I turn off my?
Can I draw Batman too?
There might be time for Batman. I have a
I don't have,
I have a scene from Stuart Little that I want to draw before the end too.
I don't have I can't do Batman. I don't have Batman.
Wait, so Nolan, you do like Batman or don't like Batman?
I do like Batman, but I don't have time for Batman.
Do you want to? We could draw the bat symbol. I don't know if we can draw Batman, but we can definitely draw the bat symbol. Okay, so back to the car because I kind of want to finish the car in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I was just looking at it and I realized that this is what Brooks pointed out is that it looks like the car isn't. It looks like the wheels aren't attached to the car. So then I was thinking to myself, okay, what are the parts of the car? There's really only the black parts, which is the part that is underneath. You know, in order to attach the car, in order to attach the wheels to the car, there's the black part of the car. Then there's the side of the car, which is basically blue and white. And then there's the red spot. So if you can figure out how to make this car either, you can shade it in so every part is either black, blue, or white. I guess you can say red too. That might be really helpful. And I was not planning on using colors, but the colors I think will help me separate, the dark parts that are underneath the car and the window, and the engine. The engine is black, the window's black, and then everything else on the car is like really kind of blue.
Can you put your paper up a bit?
The face of the car almost looks like a face. Like right.
Yeah. I see it. I see it like the oval eye.
Oh my gosh. Nolan, it totally
Yeah.
looks like a face. It looks like an owl or something. Doesn't it look like an owl? Like, look at this eye and that eye.
Yeah, I see that too.
So cool, dude. Good thinking, man.
Can you scroll up a more? I can't really see the bottom. My computer is acting weird.
I can't really change it much. Are you sure you can't fix your computer?
Yeah.
Let's see. What if I zoom out like this? Does that help?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. This thing is crazy awesome. So I was actually really in being able to
Oh, that color.
being able to look at something and think, oh well, it looks like something else. It can kind of help you draw it. I mean, it can really make it. It can make it sometimes a lot easier to sketch. I see another. Do you see the tail light right here? I think there's another little red spot. A little red spot right here. I had not seen, and I think there might be a little red spot in the headlights in the front as well. Blue. And the side looks like it's kind of blue. And if yours isn't, if you look at mine, it looks like more of a regular car. Like this car is like longer and thinner, and mine's like taller and shorter. I mean, it's okay. As long as it's got wheels and an engine, it'll go. And this was a hard one, but it was fun. I mean, I thought this was so fun. Jacob, did you enjoy doing this? Good. Most of the time, I like to only use colored pencil and not mix, graphite.
I already finished my Batman.
May I see it? Oh my gosh. Hold it nice and still.
Nice.
Whoa. I love the bat. What's it called? Like the ears?
Yeah.
What's that?
Batarang. Well, he's storing a batarang.
Oh, he is? I didn't know that. Okay. See, I don't really know the language very well.
I did a drawing of the storming of the Bastille this week. It's from the French Revolution, but Delacroix did this really gorgeous sketch, and I taught that to one of my other classes.
Oops. Excuse me.
Okay. Yes, Nolan. That thing looks like it's moving. That thing is incredible. Good work.
Let's see that. I had to step away for a sec. Oh, whoa.
Looks like it reminds me of
And I like that.
like a tank, man. That thing would go through walls. That thing would crash through. walls.
The front of it looks like a vintage car, how it looks like a bullet.
The front almost looks like a shark.
Yeah, it does. It has a shark.
Yep.
I
It
guess
does.
Brooks, how's yours going? I haven't seen yours yet. Good job, Nolan.
It's not that great. I don't really want to show it.
You don't have. I mean, you don't have to show it, but we're almost done. This one was like. I think this might be one of the hardest ones we've ever drawn. Oh,
This was very
there's
challenging.
also red taillights on the back too. That help.
Also, that camera thing is actually a camera, so you can look around.
Oh, it is a camera. I didn't know that. Oh, that's good.
It's actually like
All right, let's try.
Can I
let's
show you
do-
mine?
Yeah, Michaela, let's see yours. That is such a nice car. I would drive that car.
Yes, so nice.
My grandma Hazel would like
And
that.
I like that you have that rays coming out of the light.
I'm very impressed. Thank you.
this is what mine looks
Uh,
like.
Trevor, did I get yours?
This is what
Okay.
it looks like.
Yeah.
Now,
Nolan, it's out of control. Awesome. Thank you for that. And your wheels look really great too. And the spoiler. This next one goes out to all of those that would like to draw a bird or a muffin.
Well, that's
A bird or a muffin. I feel,
okay.
I feel like we should try the muffin first, and then we'll do the bird. Because we did the bird last week, and this one is going to be very similar. You guys ready? Here it comes. All right, you want to see it? Wait, where did it go? Lift this up.
do the bat symbol.
I wish. We will do the bat symbol next week.
That's from Stuart Little.
I know. Isn't that awesome? I guess I'm on this E.B. White kick.
I think I don't have time to draw that whole thing.
Well,
Pages
I think that's where we're going to try and draw the muffin first. And if you guys follow me step by step, we'll be able to do it. So we're going to actually draw this. It's not drawing it backwards, but it's drawing it from the bottom up. Okay. So stay with me here for a second. All right. So we're going to draw the part where the muffin is touching the ground. And it's like a soft curve. Oh, you got the colored version? Did you color that in, Brooks?
No, this is the book.
You're so lucky.
Oh, neat.
Is that page 66?
I have a book of any of
It's actually, believe it or not, it's on page 67. Okay, so
Yeah, 67 is the next chapter.
yeah, our version is one page off. Okay, so we're gonna do the part where the muffin is touching the ground, and the artist he actually makes, like, you know, sometimes when you draw, you kind of make the line like a little scratchy. That sometimes it's not a good habit, but in this case, it is pretty good. So we're going to do the bottom where it's in touch with the ground, and then because you can imagine a cookie sheet or like a cupcake sheet, the inside of the cupcakes at an angle out. So this is where it's like kind of a cup. A cup is like, it's wider. And this is the part that doesn't get the frosting, and it's not quite, I always like to have like an even layer of frosting, and the muffin doesn't have any frosting on it to begin with, but this is the part that was in the tray. This was actually in the cookie tray, and the light is coming from the right side. So the left side is going to be in shadow, so we can add some texture. The texture shows that it's the shadow, and it also shows that it's got like a bunch of holes in it. And actually, the artist uses little dots as well to show that there's pores inside this cake.
is a muffin.
Muffin top. So when you put the liquid, the batter into the cup, it goes below. It doesn't fill the cup up. And then when you bake it, it puffs up, it rises, and then it spills over the outside of the cup. So watch this next part. So the next part that we're going to draw is the part of the muffin that comes up over the edge of the cup. So this is where it's like overflow. It's like the overflow. And you can show that it overflows along this whole bottom side. And he gives us these nice little marks. And so now what we've just entered into, the top of the muffin. So we got the side of the muffin here that overflowed. We got the side of the muffin on this side that overflowed. And now it's almost like a mushroom, or what else? So almost like a cushion. It curls up and then it reaches a peak, right in the middle. It's like a hill or a mountain. It curves up and it reaches the top of the mountain, and then it goes back down. So I don't care whether you start from the left or the right, but you come up from one side, reach the peak, and then you come down the other side. Nolan, do you have a question? Looks like a fly swatter. Is that a fly swatter?
No, it's a light.
What is it?
So you can see better. Okay, so
Won't work.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh,
What if you probably can't move over near the window. Michaela, we started to indicate a little bit of the shadow on the part of the cup. And now we need to do the rest of the shadow. So we can add some shadow to the overflow. We can add some shadow to the overflows in the middle. And then this is the other crazy thing. In order for the light where it comes on this side, the side of it's going to be in shadow, but it's also going to block the light from hitting the table. So you get a shadow on the table as well. And so that's what I'm going to put down here. The shadow is able to create a little bit of a texture. Not much, but a little bit. And then I'm going to draw it really big over on this side. They have seeds on the top. So they're almost like miniature footballs. So I think there's probably mixed seeds. So there might be some poppy seeds, which are black and spherical. And then the sunflower seeds look, I think they look just like little footballs. And I drew them large over here. You could see them. You got to put them on there super small. And in the
did
same.
someone have a question?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Brooks, what's up?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's okay. It'll come back. Would it have to do with the story or the page? So now with my pencil, I'm almost like I'm sprinkling seeds on the top of my muffin. And, the little footballs might be right. They almost might look like little raindrops too. Sometimes the seeds have a point and then a rounded side. I'm looking at some of the seeds that are in this, and maybe a teardrop is a better shape than a football. And it could be both. It's beautiful. It seems like it's so simple in some ways, but it's a really good drawing. And once you know what to look for, it can be.
Can I start Margalo?
Excuse me?
Can I start Margalo?
Yeah. Everyone thanked Margalo for saving Stuart's life. And at supper time, Mrs. Little presented her with a tiny cake, which had seeds sprinkled on top.
Mine looks like so far.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Nolan, excellent.
Oh,
You got a big one. You got a big muffin. Sweet.
This is mine.
And you have a fat muffin.
That looks good, man. Yeah.
You
So
can see that, Mr. Brooks.
Brooke, one of
Nice.
the things you can do is that the darkness of the line that you used for the bottom, you can be a little bit heavier. Michaela, that looks really nice too. You could be a little bit heavier with
See that,
the parts that you use
Michaela.
inside the form as well.
Oh, Michaela.
Yeah,
Nice
Michaela, yours
shading.
is really consistent too. It's really nice. Nice tones, really nice tones.
I feel like this one was a pretty easy one.
Oh, wow.
I mean, compared to that race car, the race
Yes.
car was so hard. I mean, everyone's work was good, but I think it's nice to kind of like maybe take it a little easy. Do you want me to go over the basics of the bird, and then maybe there'll be enough time to detail the face? I'll just go over the basic shapes of the bird because he might be a little bit complex, but you guys can always work on him in your own time too. So the nice thing about birds,
Jacob.
what we went over last week was that you have a circle for the head,
What?
egg shape for the
Did
body.
you want to show your cupcake or muffin?
I didn't make mine.
Okay, that's fine.
Circle for the head, oval for the body. Then we're gonna get this wing shape, which is basically a teardrop. And then the tail comes off of that, and we're going to use a rectangle. We can use a triangle for the upper beak, a triangle for the bottom beak, and a circle for one eye, and then a semicircle, partial circle for the other eye. And then there is a little bit of the shoulder on this side, which I think is nice. So the little curve on that shoulder, that is the curve of the teardrop on that side. They just match up.
I think I missed some steps.
That's okay. We only have 3 minutes left, so there's no way we're going to be able to finish the bird. I just wanted to show the shapes, and maybe we finish this next week along with the bat symbol. Where the leg comes out of the feathers, there's actually a lot more leg underneath the feathers, but this is the only part that you kind of see. It's basically from the knee to the ankle where the feather comes out, and it's a rectangle. And then the foot itself is a rectangle. So the leg, that you can see with 3 toes in the front and then 1 in the back.
I'm going
On the other side, we're going to see
on a
another rectangle.
I'm going on a vacation.
When?
Where are you going?
I need a vacation.
Texas.
Oh, nice. Have a great time.
So is that, Nolan, does that mean you're not going to be in class next week? Or when is it? Do you know? How many sleeps or how much time? Oh, hey, Zoe. You still got 15 minutes, babe. 15 more minutes. Will you close that door? My next class starts at 4:15, and the girls love it so much that they all try to come early. And I'm like, it's too early.
Oh,
I know. I mean, I let them in early, but not when I still have class. Does anybody have any questions or requests? Now's the time. We've got bat symbol.
Footballs.
and perhaps finish the bird.
There's my bat symbol. Did you say footballs?
You should, yeah.
Yeah, we can draw a football.
I like
My-
kicking and throwing footballs, but I've never drawn one.
All right, we got football. We got bat symbol. She can come in. Just grab a seat, but
Yep.
you have to, just stay quiet while I'm finishing up here.
Can we do Minecraft?
Oh yeah, we haven't done that.
No. Minecraft is bad to draw.
Minecraft isn't that popular in this class. And I know we can find lots of stuff that everybody agrees upon.
Everybody likes Minecraft, but it's not that great to draw.
This is where you go for Minecraft. You ready?
Minecraft figure.
You make a cube. And then you just keep making more cubes.
You can make a grass block super quick.
We can sculpt. Did you bring any quackos?
I made my muffin and my bird.
Yeah. Oh. Let's see, Michaela. Oh my goodness, you finished it. Yes. We should finish this bird. I want to finish the bird next week.
Michaela, hold that up again, Michaela, if you will. Hold it nice and still. I got to get that yellow beacon. Thank you. That's adorable.
This is what mine looks
We're gonna have to do class the old-fashioned way. Our TV's still not working.
like. That's the
I
muffin.
made a non-pixelized version of a grass
That's
block.
it.
The
No,
bird.
what are you talking about? That thing is awesome.
That's the cube up there, and that's the back.
Right.
That's the muffin.
I really like that muffin. Hold on, Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks, that's great, man.
I'm not done.
Okay.
We're not. It's all good. Listen.
Cover of my book.
You got a lot. Looks like there's good paper in there. Mr. Nichols, Michaela, Jacob, Mr. Messick, I have to go. I got to teach this other class. It's 4:02. We have class next week, so I will see you then.
I got it, Mr. Nichols.
If you think of anything interesting, have your parents email me, and you can email me what you were working on too. I'd love to see it in person.
I am not going on a vacation.
Oh, you're just kidding us?
You definitely got me on that one.
You got me. Well, have a great week, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Twist.
You guys, will see you later.
Bye. Thank you
Bye.
for class.
I think Stacy's coming back for the next one.